Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily ruling. Today's question was suggested by a viewer, thanks to some girl from Winnipeg, Manitoba, for this one. Amy controls Kudo, king among bears, and Nick plays a humble against it. What are the stats of Nick's hill giant? Okay, so we've got a good old-fashioned continuous effects question, and if you've seen my presentation on continuous effects in 3 easy steps, you might remember that this is very similar to an example question I used there. I considered what would happen if you played humble against a godhead of awe, and the answer was that the humble godhead would not make anything a 1-1 because of how layers work. Continuous effects that add or remove abilities happen before continuous effects that change creatures' power or toughness. So that's all I have for you today. Wait, what? Hold on. If you read carefully, it does look like Kudo does something else besides make everything a 2-2. It makes all creatures into bears in addition to their other types. Well, that's cute, but does that really change anything? Well, you might remember another fact from my presentation about continuous effects, which is that continuous effects that modify types, subtypes, or supertypes apply before continuous effects that add or remove abilities. For this reason, humbling something like Magus of the Moon does not really do anything. The Magus ability applies before Humble takes it away, so all the non-basic lands will still be mountains even after humbling the Magus. Our boy Kudo works exactly like that for exactly the same reason. Because subtype changing effects apply before ability removing ones, all of the other creatures will be bears in addition to their other types, even after humbling Kudo. But wait, there's more. Call right now and I'll double the offer. See, if you think about it, that would be pretty weird, right? Kudo is going to make everything into a bear, but it won't make anything into a 2-2? How could that be? It's all one ability, why would part of it work and the other part not work? Wizards was probably thinking something just like this when they wrote this rule here. It says that since Kudo's ability started to apply in Layer 4, it will continue to apply to the same set of objects in every other subsequent layer. And so that's the answer to our original question. Even after being humbled, Kudo still makes all the other creatures into 2-2 bears. Pretty cool, right? Now, don't go thinking Kudo gets off scot-free here. Notice that its ability only applies to other creatures. Kudo itself is unaffected, meaning that Humble will set Kudo's power to 0-1. Ready for one last challenge question to test your understanding? Let's say after that Humble resolves, Amy plays Ruxa, Patient Professor. What are Kudo's power and toughness now? And yes, that's right. Kudo loses all its abilities in Layer 6, which is before Ruxa's ability applies in Layer 7, meaning that Kudo will be a 1-2. In perhaps the greatest flavor win of our generation, every part of Kudo's ability works, and it still gets the +1/+1 for having no abilities. If you take a shot at the king, you best not miss. I find this ruling quite hilarious, and not just because I have an irrational affinity for bears. That's all I have for you today. How did you do? Join me again next time for another daily ruling. Until then, I hope you have a great day.